Hello, CNG 132. Welcome back to another week in our online summer course. This week we take on two chapters. Just want to make sure we're at the halfway point in the course. Make sure that you're definitely practicing Kaplan to bring those test scores up. Make sure if you have any questions, ask me. If you need help developing a plan for the rest of the course, definitely reach out so I can help you do that. This week we take a look at administrator secure network and wireless network security. Two great chapters, which actually lead us into another extra credit exercise with administrator secure network. Very basic steps can be done. If you look at, what was that, Experian, now about a year and a half, 2 years ago, in Brazil, they had a network firewall still set up with the basic admin tools. And let me see if I can't find this article. Basically, the password and the usernames were still admin, and attackers were able to get into that. Well, I guess it's been like 3 years ago. Okay. There we go. So here we have the article CNBC from 2017. Equifax used the admin for login and password in Brazil. As we found out through kind of password cracking, I think we did password cracking. It's fairly easy for computers of today's time to start guessing passwords, and even this kind of correlates even with starting to guess. I wouldn't say they get, yeah, they kind of guess it. Calculating Bitcoin value, calculating the Bitcoin numerical value with these Bitcoin farms, of course. So the whole process of guessing something is getting, or reaching a calculated guess is getting easier and easier as we start to go along. And with just administrator secure network, that ties into, one of the first policies. We haven't talked about security policies, but with security policies, with a security policy, that could be just a basic rule, and we'll write these more near the end of the semester. Basically, it's stating, what kind of rule you're going to follow as it pertains to a specific thing. And one of the most basic security policies is changing default passwords. And of course, you state what it's going to do. And we'll expand upon this just a little bit later. We'll actually write 2 security policies in this course, so you get familiar with that process. Wireless security network. Basically, hopefully most of you have access to smartphones, or you can run an emulator too. I just thought of that on your laptop. Basically, look at a wireless network, and you're going to do that in lab too. Some of you will be able to do the lab, and if you cannot, make sure you note in the lab that you cannot do the lab. Take pictures, because it'll happen at the spot where you're looking at a wireless card in your laptop, and it'll make more sense when you get to that project. Wi-Fi scanner app. So I just did a quick search, wireless scanner app. I believe mine is similar to these. And if we look at specifically, this is the Google Play Store. Ooh, I don't know why it is on there. Apple has the same or similar software tools, and they will show you, I wouldn't say, yeah, information about specific wireless networks. And when you go out, and this is your job for the extra credit, and I do really suggest everyone participates in extra credit. It boosts your grades at the end there. Basically, you're going to take a look at the Wi-Fi signal around you and evaluate if it's safe or not. I used to hop on Starbucks Wi-Fi until I was like, you know what? Let me see who else can see me here. And sure enough, I kind of looked at my file sharing, my Windows File Explorer, and saw that I saw other people. I'm like, okay, maybe this is not a safe network to get on or be on. So I just hopped off there. Once again, Wi-Fi Analyzer, I believe one of the best ones out there. Wi-Fi Analyzer. One of the best ones are by this person here, Zoltang Palagi, for the Android users. Of course, if you want to do it on your laptop, you can, and we're going to do this here in the future too. Why can't I? There we go. So here we are. I'm running a application on my desktop that emulates a phone. It's called BlueStacks, and this is BlueStacks 4.1, 4.150. Basically BlueStacks 4. And here we have the wireless network. Of course, my desktop does not have a Wi-Fi card, so it really won't work as intended. But it will emulate how it should act. Yeah, I don't have a wireless card. But if you have a laptop that has a wireless card, it should work a lot. Well, it should work better than my desktop because it's actually looking for that wireless NIC. But BlueStacks is the application that'll help you run a phone app on your computer. Real cool to do. One thing that I haven't done, which theoretically possible, is to get an image from. Let me see if I can bring this up. What is it? DistroWatch. Is to find a mobile Linux or mobile Android. I should just say mobile Android. Mobile Android Linux distribution from DistroWatch, and plug that into if you run an Oracle box, VM player, VM workstation. It should theoretically work because you're taking a computer OS and running it on a virtual platform. Should still work. I never tried it. I guess I should get around to it sometime. Recap from last week. If you enjoyed the Digital Forensics Lab, hopefully everybody got a chance to do it. I'll start pulling those grades over. If that caught your interest and you're really interested in digital forensics, the course you want to start to look to take would be for the fall. I believe it's CNG 256. CNG 258. CNG 258, if your campus offers it. 257, 256 are all kind of digital forensics like. But I know 258 definitely one course that should draw your attention. 256 and 257 are being developed right now for running in the fall. Very, very cool. Looking at files I should say, not necessarily looking at files, but digital forensics more looking at files. If you're looking for a book or some other reading, let me know. I have old labs too from 256 that if it catch your interest or caught your interest, if you want to explore that a little bit more, I can hand those out to you. But once again, yeah, if anything catches your eye, please let me know. I have tons of information from course development that you can definitely get your hands on and mess around with and learn. And I think I'll cut that short here. You guys have a great week. Enjoy chapter 7 and chapter 8. They're really good chapters. And network and administrating a secure network basically starts at basically I would say administrating a secure network starts clear back in CNG 124 when it starts with evaluating basically TCP/IP and OSI models. Have a great week, and I will check in later.